Hello children, welcome you in the bio class. I am going to explain you pedigree analysis. You know inheritance of characters by the scientist studied on the plant and some small animals. Gregor John Mendel have done all his cross-breeding experiment on the golden pea, that is Pygium sativum. T.H. Morgan have done all his experiment on fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster. But when you want to study the inheritance of characters in the human beings, it is very difficult to study the inheritance of characters in the human beings by making the cross between them. So why it is difficult? Not difficult, you should say. It is impossible. Its reason is, in the human beings, controlled cross experiment cannot be made. As in the plant or insect or some other small organisms, we are doing controlled cross experiment that is not possible in the human beings. Other is, humans have a long generation, nearly 20 years. After 20 years only they will able to produce a progeny. So human genetics who want to study, who want to scrutinize the family history, so he will get very less chance. How many generations he can study? So in the hope of that informative matings that might have occurred by chance, therefore we are studying the inheritance of characters in the human beings by making pedigree chart. By the pedigree analysis, we are getting the information about the family history for a particular character. The expression of the character is assembled into the family tree using some standard symbol. So, what symbols we are using for studying? So that symbol is given here. As male is represented by a small square. Like this, a small square is taken, that is the male. Female is represented by a circle, small circle. If these square and circle not shaded, it means the individuals, male and female, are unaffected by the disease. But sometimes we are making it shade, as shown here. So if there is the shading, this one, then it means they are affected. Mating between the male and female is represented by this symbol. This I told, small square is the symbol for male, circle is the symbol for female, and this join by line, it shows the mating. If you want to show the parents and their children, one boy and one girl, so these square represent the male parent, father, circle represent the female parent, mother, and when joined by the line, it shows the mating. And now progeny which are produced, that we can represent here by a small square. and circle. It means one son, one daughter, one boy, one girl. If the progeny which are produced, they are twins. So twins are two types. One is monozygotic, other is dizygotic. So monozygotic twins are in that both are square. So this is the monozygotic twin. Both are the boy. And like this, if both circles has taken, it is the monozygotic twin, both are daughter. Because monozygotic have the same sex. But in the dizygotic, one is the square and other is circle. So this is dizygotic. One is boy and other is girl. So these symbols we are using to study the family history. So why we are studying the family history? We are thinking that we can get some information. A typical pedigree for rare recessive conditions have shown here. It occurs in every generation. Unaffected parents can never, from this pedigree, we are getting the conclusion that it occurs in every generation. Unaffected parents can never transmit the conditions to the offsprings, and two affected parents may have unaffected children. It is passed on an average to one half of the children of an affected individual. So what are the significance of pedigree analysis? It helps in the identification of genes and gives information about the mode of inheritance of the genes. It also helps genetic counselor to advise couples who are worried taking the possibility of genetically defective children. So, to study the pedigree analysis, family history, genetic counselors can explain, can give information to the couple, either their children are genetically defective or they are not genetically defective.